Since when does that give you a license to shoot somebody down? Since when did having something in your system give you a bridge to take somebody else over your troubled waters? Don't you know that when even chief the police are involved in a shooting, they immediately bring him or her off duty, they sit him behind a desk, they take the gun, and they do an internal investigation. You mean a guy who is a volunteer in a community should not have to come off duty, take his gun, and sit him down somewhere until we find out what time it is? I don't think so. So as we stand in Detroit, don't worry about them dirtying somebody up. Because I remember as a child, when we had candy, and I didn't have enough candy for my cousins and my friends, I would take my piece of candy and I would lick it hoping that they wouldn't ask me for none. But then my cousin would say, but we blood relatives, so I'll eat some anyway. But then if that did not work, I would drop it on the ground and put some dirt on it, hoping that that would let them leave me alone. But then they would take the candy up from the ground and they would say, God kiss it and devil miss it. God kiss Trayvon Martin. God kiss those mothers. God kiss those fathers. God kiss us as we bring justice to our community. So if you really want to do something for Trayvon, do something for yourself. If you really want to do something to change this situation, have some respect for yourself. If you really want to do something to fix Detroit, the cavalry ain't coming from on Capitol Hill. The cavalry is coming from the streets of Detroit. I'm looking at the cavalry. I'm looking at the rescue. I'm looking at the breakthrough. Love yourself. Respect yourself. No justice. No justice. No justice.
On your way out, they wait till you finish spending your money. You leave the mall, then they stop you. Come on, I'm telling the truth. Stop taking your money with folk don't respect you. If they don't like you, they shouldn't love your money. Teach your daughter some sense. Shop in Detroit. We got places, NACP, put a Buy Detroit campaign together. Spend your money with folk gonna respect you and treat you right and love having you there. Am I right about it?
Yeah!
Last thing, we got to connect the dots, and I'm done. This is my passion. When you account for self-responsibility, all of us have circumstances we're dealing with that we contribute to. We make bad choices, decisions, or whatever. So when we take responsibility for what we've done out of the picture, and then you look at why we are suffering and going through what we do, you can trace it to somebody sitting somewhere that someone didn't vote for or someone did vote for. The reason we're waiting for a decision right now in Florida is because someone who was elected that appointed a city manager who appointed a chief of police made a decision not to charge this person. Y'all feel me today?
Yep.
If we voted differently or went to the polls, we wouldn't have to worry about calling Mildred Gaddis' show, calling Reverend Sheffield's show, calling Reverend Anthony, talking about what folk are doing. You have the power in this little finger right here to connect the dots and to put people in power who respect us, who understand us, and who will do for us what we need done. Tell somebody, ain't nobody gonna do for you what you unwilling to do for yourself. Have a great day.
Que Diosito, may the Lord bless you always.
God bless you.
300.
Can we first give a hand for UAW, Local 600, and NAACP for having the balls to put this thing together? And Ovarian. As we represent the Detroit 300, I'm going to say a few things with the couple minutes that I have that are going to be personal.
The street, he should be getting up off his behind. And there should be no woman standing amongst us.
If you got a lazy, no good man who sit at home all day and point his old fat finger, sitting on his fat behind, talking about what somebody else ain't doing, you should drop him like a bad habit. Lock down your legs. Don't give him the time of the day. Thank you.
We are creating a movement of men who are saying enough is enough. And people try to portray us as vigilantes. Let me tell you, the devil is a liar. We are working closely with the Detroit police, despite whatever people try to say. We provide information, we knock on doors, and the problem is there's too many people who are comfortable with the status quo. You hiding the killers in your house, and you might be a grandmother. It's your grandson that's killing babies. It's some other people out there who know about crimes that are taking place in this city. We're tired of women having to carry a gun to take out the garbage. At some point, we should be able to go get gas at night if we want to. We should be able to go to a church service in the evening if we want to and feel like we can come home. I tell you what, the time has come that brothers, we're not standing for it anymore. We are taking a stand and we're changing this community. But here's the deal, y'all. The way they hating on us is because we're not just changing to Detroit. Because we get ready to change Atlanta. We getting ready to change Houston. We getting ready to change Oakland, California. We getting ready to change Washington, D.C. We getting ready to change the United Kingdom. Because I tell you what, brothers from across the country and the women who support the Detroit 300 have realized that, you know what, we have value and we can make a difference. And enough is enough.
In the process, is that right? That's right. And so what I'm finding is that there's a great energy going on right now in this country, and it's powerful because people are ready to do something, and that's good, Councilwoman. That's good that we're ready to do something, but just doing something in times like these is not good enough. Right. What we need to do now is that we need to all do the same thing together.
Yeah. Come on. Come on.
We have too many fragmented organizations all over the city, and all of us have good missions and we have good direction. But guess what? If we can come together and unite in the mission, we can maximize the assignment. And so what we're here today to talk to you about is what we're going to do. We need to do three things if we're going to go forward. We have to do three things. I was up at 4:30 this morning, not because I was having coffee, but because God began to speak to me. I don't know why He likes to do that. There's something about that 4 o'clock hour where my saints at, they know what I'm talking about.
Yes.
But He woke me up and He started talking to me about the number 3 and about threes. And there's 3 things that we must do. Before we get into the 3, I need to tell us the number 1 thing we all must do is we must denounce fear.
Come on.
I'm the city with the heart of a